Hello, this is Terry Dean of MyMarketingCoach.com, where you earn more, work less, and enjoy life. And today I just want to spend a couple of minutes talking about email marketing and some of the mistakes that I see people making, both beginners and people who've been online for a long time. And one of the big mistakes I see with email is people who just send out sales pitch after sales pitch. Basically, we call that churning and burning. They bring as many subscribers as they can onto the list. Every day they send out another promotion. They promote every single day. That's another product, another offer. Many times there are email systems that are selling solo ads, and that's exactly what they're doing. Each day it's a new promotion, a new offer. Every day to the subscribers, and what you're doing is you're bringing a whole bunch of people, you're churning and burning them, and they're spitting them out the other side. That's not a good strategy. Now, the mistake that people make on the other side is they see the people doing ads every day, and so they go the opposite direction, and they just send out content. Content, more content, more content. Now, that can help you build a relationship, but content on its own is not going to make sales for you. It needs to be more than just content, because if I told you to go find some content about internet marketing, how long would it take you to find some content about it? You know, find some content about social media. It's going to take you seconds. You can go to the front page of Google. You can go to dozens and dozens of blogs, if not hundreds of blogs on the subject. There's content everywhere. Matter of fact, your prospects are overwhelmed with content. You're overwhelmed with content, I'm sure, in the internet marketing field already. So it's not a lack of content. So content alone isn't going to draw people to you. It needs to go further than that. People are drawn to personalities. People are drawn to celebrity. They're drawn to people that they can connect with. Let's ask this question. It's a very simple question. Who earns more today? Teachers, educators, or celebrities, entertainers? It's obviously the entertainers are earning considerably more than the teachers and educators. Now, we could debate that, whether that's right, whether that's wrong, what could we do to change that? But the truth is, that's the reality of the world we live in. The celebrities, the entertainers are earning more money. So, why would you build an internet business that copies just being an educator, when you already know that if you go the direction of being an entertainer or a celebrity in your market, you're going to produce a much higher income for your business? So how do we start getting in some aspects of celebrity or entertainment into our emails? Well, besides sending out content, one of the easiest aspects that you can start applying is adding stories. A lot of them can be your own stories. They could be case studies from clients. They could just be daily stories as you're going about your life. But let's just think about one of the first stories that you should be using. And that's what we call a backstory. Like if you go into comic books or any of the superhero stories, there's always a backstory for the character. And they talk about the backstory before they became the superhero. Who was Spider-Man, this geeky kid, before he gets bitten by the radioactive spider. Everybody ignored, and having trouble in school, everything else. He gets bitten by the radioactive spider, he becomes Spider-Man. What is your backstory? Where does your background come from? That's why you'll see in my emails, many times I talked about delivering pizzas for Little Caesars. Now we're talking 17 years past now, since I last had a job of any type. I've been marketing online now since 1996. So this is years ago about me delivering pizzas from Little Caesars, but that is my backstory of when I first discovered the internet. What's your backstory? What caused you to get into this business? What happened that made you interested in what you do today? What story's behind the person who developed your product? For example, whatever product you may be selling, maybe it was developed by somebody else. What story was behind it that made the creation of this product? What's the most interesting result that a client's ever achieved or talked about from your product? Those are just some of the stories you can start thinking about and telling in your emails. And see, then what it changes is it changes from just delivering content, such as we're delivering the content of whatever the subject is, into delivering a case study or a story that has a moral to the story, that has content built into the story, giving them value, and then makes a connection to whatever you're offering. Your customers come to you because they have a problem. They have something they want to solve. Whether it's a desperate problem, such as a health situation or the fact that they might need more money in a business, Or it could be a problem just the fact that they want to learn to play the guitar better. They want to learn to train their dog better, or whatever it is. Whatever problem it is that you solve, they're looking for a solution to. They're coming to you because there's something they want. Well, you can talk about whatever backstory it is that led you to this solution. What makes your solution better than everything else out there, and why? What's the story behind it? See, what we're making the connection here is what's the story in all cases behind what you're offering and what it can do for people.